Rasheed Broadbell takes second in a nail-biting men's 110 meters hurdles final at the Silesia Diamond League against his arch nemesis Grant Holloway. And Rochelle Clayton takes third behind, you know who, Femke Ball. Plus, the remarkable SHANIEKE Ricketts wins the women's triple jump in Poland. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button. We continue to grow. Really do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. A video each once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button and finally leave your thoughts. So, now ready? Yeah. Good to go. Well, Romaine Beckford had the track meet of his life, scoring a new personal best in the men's high jump, a remarkable 2.29 meters, and taking second place at the Silesia Diamond League. The young man did his island and himself and his team very, very proud. It was the very charismatic Italian Gianmarco Tamberi who won with a jump of 2.31 meters, just ahead of Jamaica's Romaine Beckford, who, as I said, had a new PB in the men's high jump of 2.29 to take that second spot. I was very impressed by this young man in this series. He's very, very young, people. The sky's the limit for this young man. Great look for Jamaica.
Beating record in the men's 400 meter hurdles. Where does it stop?
I think it might.
So kudos and congrats to Jamaica's Romaine Beckford, who takes second in the men's high jump at the Silesia Diamond League over there in Poland in a new personal best of 2.29 meters. Very impressive jump. And Jamaicans did really, really well at the Silesia Diamond League earlier today, continuing to impress Rushell Clayton, who we saw in the women's 400 meters last week at the Lausanne Diamond League, who took second last week, ended up third at the Silesia Diamond League. At Lausanne Diamond League, it was Femke Ball of Netherlands who ran in a meet record of 52.25 to take the win in women's 400 meters hurdles. Rochelle Clayton took second in 53.32, with Genevieve Russell of Jamaica taking third in 54.48, and Antoinette Knight of Jamaica came fourth in 54.93. So, of course, we came second, third, and fourth. Great run over there at the Lausanne Diamond League.
Clayton, a much more measured run, and now she attacks the final barrier. Ball is away. Let's keep an eye on the clock. 52.76, remember her own meeting record. It's going to be close. She's beaten it.
However, as we had suggested, the addition at the Silesia Diamond League of the young American who came second at the Paris Olympic Games in the women's 400 meter hurdles, the remarkable Anna Cockrell, one of our favorites here. You know this if you're a regular. We said she was going to create a problem for Rochelle and she would be a factor, and as we predicted, this is exactly what happened. But Rochelle Clayton, I believe, ran a great race, as did Cheyenne Salmon. Look, the Jamaicans were out in force in the women's 400 meters hurdles over there in Poland earlier today. It was Femke Ball who won this one, looking a little bit more confident than she did in Lausanne, running something closer to what we normally see her run. She ran a meet record of 52.13 to take the win, with Anna Cockrell of the United States running 52.88 to take second, ahead of Jamaica's Rochelle Clayton, who ran 53.11 to take third. Cheyenne Salmon ran 53.15 to take fourth, with Genevieve Russell running 53.59, and Antoinette Knight sixth in 53.68, a season's best.
First 300, strong down the home straight. Cockrell had the audacity to threaten her there to her left, but really powerful off the final barrier, and there is so much left as she crosses the line here. That's a lovely finish off the final barrier. She's still going so strongly.
Another great race by all involved, and it was a really good look to see the Jamaicans third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. People, Femke Ball is just not a human being. She and Sidney McLaughlin, not sure what's going on there. But we're going to comment on this later down in the race, in the video race. Now, myself and the team are very excited to announce that we have our own merchandise store up and running at printify.com. We'll leave a link in the description in the video below. If you want to support the channel, go ahead, go check it out. We'll make sure that the quality of the product is the best. Check this out, and then we get right back into the video.
Introducing Peter Lloyd World merchandise, where style meets comfort. From trendy tees to cozy hoodies, we've got something for everyone. Elevate your wardrobe with our high-quality, fashionable designs that make a statement. Whether you're hitting the streets or chilling at home, Peter Lloyd World has you covered. Shop now and upgrade your look with Peter Lloyd World merchandise. Available exclusively at Peter Lloyd World. Link in description below.
The remarkable bronze medalist from this year's Paris Olympic Games in the women's triple jump, the incredible SHANIEKE Ricketts, took the win at the Silesia Diamond League over there in Poland in the women's triple jump with a very impressive 14.50 meter jump. This was her meet to lose, so to speak. Very impressed with how she looked here. Consistent as the day is long, this young lady. Incredible, incredible athlete. The Jamaican took the win, as I said, in a 14.50 ahead of Cuba's Hernandez Perez, who took second in 14.42, and Italy's Ricketts, who came third in a jump of 14.02.
Now that 14.50 came in round one, then a foul, then 14.43, and then 2 fouls. So that second jump is still enough to lead the competition. Well, that's not going to improve on the 14.50 for Ricketts.
Congratulations to gold medalist SHANIEKE Ricketts, the women's triple jump at today's Silesia Diamond League, holding the Jamaican flag high. This young lady is as consistent as the day is long. We can always depend on her to deliver. In our final story for today, before we talk, Jamaica's Rasheed Broadbell took on the much vaunted Olympic and world champion in men's 110 meters hurdles, the remarkable Grant Holloway, and lost in this instance. Now, a few days ago in the Lausanne Diamond League, we saw Grant Holloway lose to Rasheed Broadbell in this instance. It was not as tight as today's was. In Lausanne, Broadbell won in 13.10 ahead of Grant Holloway, who took second in 13.14.
Holloway away very nicely indeed. Also going well in Simonelli. Simonelli's got a bit of work to do now. Roberts is coming back at him as well. Broadbell hasn't got a response this time. Parchment coming into it.
However, in today's Silesia Diamond League, in the same event, the men's 110 meters hurdles, the tables turned, and it was Grant Holloway who won this one in 13.04. A nose here ahead of Rasheed Broadbell, who took second in 13.05, a new season's best, by the way, which, as I told you, he's getting back into form. He tends to peak a little later on in the season. We have to figure out how to fix that. Daniel Roberts, who I said would also factor in this one, came third in 13.24 with the other Jamaican, Orlando Bennett, taking fifth in 13.35 ahead of behind the American Cordell Tinch, who ran 13.29 to take that fourth spot. Now, unfortunately, we did not get the video for this particular race simply because when the live feed started, the race had already gone. Several of the races had already gone. I'm told that this happened, this is unusual, but what happened is that they had so many races on the card, so many things to happen, that, and the live streams people are generally no more than 2 hours long. So they had to decide what was going to go where. And by the time the live feed started, we missed this race. Now, I was told by someone that this was very, very, very close, obviously, because Grant Holloway won in 13.04 with a season's best from Rasheed Broadbell coming second in 13.05. You can't get, Jamaican people that say him win by a nose here, right? Now, this, of course, is my 2 cents. I did say regarding this race that, now, let me be clear. Grant Holloway is one of the greatest hurdlers all time in both the 60 and 110 meters hurdles. We have to say this. The man is the Olympic gold medalist for 2024, as well as a 3-time world champion in this event. You must give him his flowers. He's an incredible talent. I have argued, and I believe I'm correct, that once Rasheed Broadbell starts the race with him equally, there is no way Grant Holloway is going to beat him. I just believe this. Now, I also said that Broadbell should win, but he should be aware of the fact that Grant Holloway is now aware, having been beaten by Rasheed Broadbell in Lausanne. Holloway was now fully aware that Rasheed Broadbell was back to his best, and therefore Grant Holloway knew that he had to get out and get out fast. And although I didn't see the race, I'm pretty certain that that's what happened. If you saw the race, please let me know, but I'm very, very certain that that's what happened in this instance. Rasheed Broadbell has to fix his start. It's the same problem that Hansa Parchment has. Parchment's situation is a little different simply because Parchment is built like a house. He's huge. He's like a locomotive. It takes a while for him to get started. Broadbell does not have the same issues. We just need to fix his start. But I can't imagine. I'm just a little upset because I didn't get to see the actual race. And it's really hard to commentate on a race based on just the numbers. But I'm looking forward to seeing more clashes between both of these remarkable young men going into the Diamond League. These are clearly the two men to beat. Who is going to win? I say at the Diamond League final, if Broadbell is healthy and he fixes his start, it's going to be Broadbell. But big up and kudos to the remarkable Grant Holloway. Huge fan, massive talent, the boss. Now, SHANIEKE Ricketts, what can I say? I was so happy for her when she finally took that bronze medal at the Olympic Games. She missed it in the Tokyo 2020. The silver medal. I apologize, but she took that silver medal at the Paris Olympic Games in the women's triple jump. She's such a phenomenal talent. She's as consistent as the day is long. And herself and her husband, massive kudos to them. Her husband is her coach, by the way, her confidant and a friend, and clearly he knows what he's doing. They have great chemistry together, and the sky's the limit. 14.50 in any language is very impressive. So congratulations to Jamaica's SHANIEKE Ricketts, the winner at the Silesia Diamond League in the women's triple jump with a jump of 14.50 meters. Great look. Hopefully you get to win that Diamond League. The money, people, them get some good money, Anyway, Romaine Beckford, what can I say? We talked about Romaine Beckford early in the season. An immensely talented young man, young man. I believe Tamberi must be in his late 30s at this point. Correct me if I'm wrong, my Italian royals. But Tamberi is an incredible talent. Beckford with a new PB nonetheless of 2.29 meters in a high jump. That's a huge deal. Very proud of this young man. Takes the silver and up for contention. This is a big deal, people, because as you can see, the field events for Jamaica are panning out. They're the reason. They were 4 of our 6 medals at the Paris Olympic Games. I'm going to beg the sponsors, please sign these people. They're incredible talents. They need the support. And a gold medal is a gold medal, people. All right. And if we want to be truly dominant as a world force, it can't just be in the sprint. It has to be all around in track and field. Great look for Romaine Beckford and SHANIEKE Ricketts. Now, Rushell Clayton. Under normal circumstances, Rushell Clayton, and you know what, even now, Rushell Clayton must be considered one of the best 400-meter hurdlers the world has seen. But the challenge that Rushell Clayton, Genevieve Russell, and Jeanette Knight are having is Femke Ball and Sydney McLaughlin. They're not human beings. They're at a whole different level. Now, I saw one of our regulars make a statement the other day that seems to make sense, and I'm pretty sure that the coaches are already doing this. Let me just say to all the Jamaicans in the women's 400-meter hurdles, congrats. Rushell Clayton, 3rd place, awesome, great run, another great run by you. But I would dare to make a suggestion to our coaches regarding these young ladies. Cheyenne Salmon, another amazing talent on the rise. I believe what we have to start doing is working on their flat 4. We've seen Genevieve Russell do this. But I think all four of these young ladies are potentially gold medalists, but we have to start working on their flat 4 and their 2. Flat 4, 2. Flat 4, 2. What Sydney McLaughlin has, well, apart from just being a machine, is incredible 200 meter and flat 4 speed, just incredible. We have to start working on Cheyenne Salmon, Russell Clayton, who's just a phenomenal talent, to give them a chance. Now I'm seeing Rushell Clayton doing something new that I quite like, but I know I've heard her say that she does a lot of 4s, a lot of 400 meters. So maybe what I'm saying is probably even redundant, because in saying this, I'm just remembering her saying that one of the routines that they do in terms of training is many 400 meters, flat 4s. But obviously, if we can improve her last 100 in terms of flat speed, and her endurance is incredible already, but if we can make it even more incredible, the sky's the limit. Because people, Femke Ball and Sydney McLaughlin are not human beings, with all due respect. And Sydney McLaughlin definitely is an alien. Okay, listen, I'm being facetious. I'm just joking around. She's a great talent. She's clearly a human being. She's a lovely young lady. But I'm just saying they're in a whole different league. And the way Sydney beat Femke Ball at the Paris Olympic Games means Sydney, they're somewhere else. So outside of those, I don't know what else our girls can do. But I'd say great look for Jamaica, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. We have great talent here. Anna Cockrell, I told you she's going to be a problem. I said that to you a year or so ago, that she's just getting better and better and better, and she's proving it. But I believe that our girls can match her and eventually surpass her, eventually. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. So kudos and congratulations to all the Jamaicans. We had a great Silesia Diamond League. We stood out, we stood tall. Now, don't forget to go over there and support our Printify.com merchandise store. We'll leave a link in the description below. Please hit the subscribe button. Remember, you are royals, kings and queens. Bless us.